So I'm still awake. I've been watching a little bit of shows on Amazon Prime. I know in my last video I mentioned that I would stay home, but I found out that a friend of mine, the one that I sometimes hang out with at Signature, through a mutual friend of ours, uh, they mentioned that basically if someone's taking a shower, um, yeah, that they battle with depression really badly and life threatening badly. So I'm going to see if I can get in touch with her and just hang out with her. Of course, she doesn't know that I know, and so I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and get in touch with her, hang out with her, hopefully today, if not, sometime soon, basically. Since I was actually, the original plan as of like earlier this week or last week, or before then, was actually to go over to the job and see her. But yeah, I don't know. So but yeah, I'm going to see if I can hang out with her. I was thinking about, well, as I mentioned earlier, I was thinking about going to a Signature, but she was actually furloughed. So I'm kind of like, oh, okay. So she hasn't worked there for a couple of weeks now. So yeah, I want to see if I can get in touch with her and yeah, hang out, talk with her. So other than that, I hope that you're doing well and that work is going well, life is going well. I know here a lot of people's hours were cut. Burger King, my hours were cut. And then over at Surge, it was basically like my entire job is gone. Oh, snap. I forgot to do that again. Basically applying for unemployment. So I need to go ahead and do that soon. Along with taxes, which oddly enough, they're not due until I think June 1st. So I need to do taxes too. But yeah, I hope that you're able to get your taxes done a lot earlier than I am. So yeah. Um, but yeah, yesterday I just did stuff. I went to Pier 1 Imports thinking that, hey, they'll have some really good deals or good sales because Pier 1 Imports, really nice place, somewhat expensive, things like that. And I was like, man, I can get some stuff. The Pier 1 Imports here, though, isn't as big as the one in Jackson on, I think, County Line Road. And I was like, I went there, or like to the one at Pier 1 on County Line Road, and it's like a decent size. I think that's the one. That's the one where not Best Buy, not County Line Road. It's not the one that's along I-55. It's actually the one that's located in, I think, Pearl, or is it not Pearl? North, where is it? Jackson, along where the old ice skating rink was at. So I can't remember the name of that particular part, but yeah, over there. And so I went to the Pier 1 over there, and turns out their sales aren't very good compared to other places. So, like, I can find cheaper stuff over at Walmart, or maybe Bed Bath & Beyond is about the same price. The only negative is that Pier 1 Imports does have some stuff that other places don't have. So, for example, it was a Pompano, I think, or something. It was basically one of those chairs in which you can, it sort of surrounds you all around. And so I've sat in those, and it's really, really cool. It takes up a little space. There's that. And then there's also the one that sort of hangs, like it has a hanger thing, and then it like, there's like this hanging thing, and then it has this chair underneath. Has this chair underneath that you can sort of swing. It's really, really cool. It's a lot of fun. From what I can tell. But it's like a couple $100, and I'm like, what? So yeah, and unfortunately, Pier 1 is closing. So I'm just like, what? From what I understand, though, they will take about 6 months at the most to close. So yeah, may I'll go ahead and order one sometime in the near future once I have my student loans paid off, which I'm almost done with. So yeah, um, but yeah, I think that's about it that I can think of as of right now. So yeah, thank you. I'm proud of you for just trying to make positive changes in your life, and for just trying to do better and for be better, or like being a better person, basically. So thank you. I really I really do appreciate that. So thank you. Also, I know before, like, one of the things that you were wanting was basically for us to be online at the same time, or to communicate at the same time. Or not, well, basically be online at the same time so that we can actually respond and talk to each other at the same time. And so my question is basically, what else can I do? And I guess in order to make you feel more comfortable. And I ask because I I don't know what else to do. That's basically about it. So yeah, or if you're just waiting for the right time, yeah. So feel free to let me know. Definitely curious. So yeah, I yeah, I'm proud of the changes that you're trying to make just to be better and make better choices. So yeah. um, I think that. But yeah. I hope you have a good day though. I'll try and make another video. I don't know. I watched a little bit of The Boys, but it's rated mature for a reason. And it's action packed. It's sort of like, was it superheroes acting like bad guys? Or superheroes who, super strong and such, who are basically bad guys. And so where people, normal humans, go ahead and try to stop these particular people. And so it's like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. Just watching it and such. And even though it's full of blood, guts, and just a bunch of other negative stuff. So, or like really, where these people are really, really bad. And so you see people who are trying to kill the bad guys, basically. And so in that regards, I'm like, okay, it's very interesting because you see superheroes being bad guys, basically. And so I'm like, okay, it's cool. It's interesting. But yeah, I think it's interesting, but definitely not something that I go ahead and watch a lot of. I just end up skipping over a lot of it because I'm like, this is not no, I can't. Like, because some of it's rated mature for a reason. So yeah, I'm like, okay, this part's interesting. Skip everything else. Okay, I want to see this part. Skip everything else. So yeah. I think that's about it that I can think of. Oh yeah, I hope that you do have a good Memorial Day. And I'm not sure, like, if you're. I don't know what the rules are over in Tennessee currently for the quarantine. I know you guys, last time I checked, I know you guys are doing a lot better in the section of how many people have it and then how many people have died from it. North Carolina, we are increasing like 400 a day over the past few days, I think. And then Tennessee, it's only been like 100 a day, I think, last time I checked. So it's kind of like, oh, wow, okay, that's really horrible. So now we're, like, before I remember, like, Tennessee, in terms of COVID, like, infections, was, like, just slightly, maybe 1,000 above North Carolina. And now North Carolina is, like, 4,000 or 5,000, I think, or so, above Tennessee in terms of infections, and then also I think in terms of deaths. And it's like, oh, okay, so, which, yeah, even though we're on phase 2 of opening up. So, for example, as of yesterday or Friday, retail stores can now open up. And then also, what was it? Restaurants can now actually open up for drive-through, takeout, carry-out, but they're not allowed to have people actually sit down and come in and eat. Or like, yeah, come in and sit down and eat. And so things are starting to open up, but with the infection rate going higher, it's like, wonder, yeah, I wonder how long this is going to last and what's going to happen, I guess, in the near future, or like with everything. Ugh. So yeah, we might end up closing down soon. I don't know. But yeah, also, yeah, again, thank you for just letting me know. Based upon your question on Ask.fm, what is something that you'll never do again? And so, thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Yeah. So thank you. I think that's about it. But I do hope that one way or another you have a great day and something positive happens and that you enjoy life and what it has to offer. And again, let me know if there's anything you want to talk about, and I'll be here. And I hope that work is going well. Oh, one other thing. I thought it was cute. Like your sister, she goes ahead and posts pictures or like of her sons. And it reminds me of me and you to a certain degree. Where I'm like, I think Braxton and you're like Grayson. I think that's it. Where I'm sort of fearless and then you're sort of cautious. And I think it's cute. And yeah, how to a certain degree I'm just like, hey, it's okay. It'll be okay. Yeah, it's kind of cute. It was cute. Like, some of the pictures, like, the similarities, but then also, yeah, the similarities between her kids and then us. And then also, just her kids are cute. They're adorable. So, yeah. But I'll talk to you later. This ends this part. So, yeah, I hope you have a great day. Bye.